All right. All right. So now that we have created the expense tool and the expense manager, you got a general idea of how this whole thing is going to work, right? So the thing is, we have the expense manager which takes care of our expenses, puts it into a local file, and the expense tool, what it does is it basically it requires like we will give it a couple of parameters like the expense manager instance and the conversation ID. And based on it, we have defined a set of tools that our AI can use, right? So AI will just go through all the descriptions, see which tool fits the conversation context, and then use it. So if it is a conversation about adding some expense, it will use the add expense tool. Now, tool is just a term like in as I've already mentioned in LangChain, tool is just another name for a function, right? Like an independent functional unit that can execute certain things, right? So that is the general idea of a tool. So we have created it. Now I guess we can just move on to our other services, right? So starting with, I think one since we have the expenses, now we need the wallet service, I believe, because yeah, we're going to use. Let's just go ahead and create the wallet service next, service.js, because yeah, we are doing a bottom up approach. So we have the way to store the data. Now we need the wallets on top of which the AI agents works, and on top of it there will be the XMTP stuff, right? So yeah, so that is the thing. Like if you look at it, sorry, you have the uh, you know a chat from where the AI gets the conversations. AI can figure out the tools and then use the wallet for all those services. So the next service is going to be the wallet service, and let's see how we can go about it. Now, the wallet service requires a couple of stuff, like as the name suggests, this is where, or this is the service that is going to help us manage the cryptocurrency wallet operations, like from getting the wallets to moving your tokens around, all those kind of things. So for that, we need the config. Oh, fig, yeah, okay. Next, we need the Coinbase. So import from the Coinbase SDK. We need a couple of things. One, we need the Coinbase, and the next, we need the wallet class. So once we have both these things, we can just go ahead and start creating, you know, the Coinbase wallet. I mean, like initializing the Coinbase SDK and basically create a whole class around it, just like how we did with the, um, our expense manager service. So let's just go ahead and create a class for it. Just give me a second. Okay, so it's going to be export class. We'll just call it wallet service, right? And let me just put up a constructor here. So this just will have a wallet, which is going to be a null, and this dot Coinbase, because we need an instance for the SDK, which is also going to be null, right? So next, oh sorry. So once we have that, we will, create another function rather than a general function for every one of them. We can create as many instances as we want. So we'll separate the initialization function. So let's just go ahead and create the initialization function. Then we'll just say async initialize. Initialize, right? So this function will initialize a lot of things. Now the thing is, since okay, now like I'll show you how this works, but the thing is when we the agents like the AI agent will basically use our wallet services, right? So when we are using them, what happens is this AI will actually look for a couple of environment variables. Now it won't read from the config file, so we might have to set up a couple of environment variables here for the agent variable. I mean, the thing is, it's not a fancy. We just have to take the environment variables that is already there, and we will initialize it into certain predefined, keywords that is already. I mean, that the AI agent already looks for, right? For example, what we are going to do is, let me just put a try block and explain it. So we have the API key name that is already stored in the .env file. So What we are going to do is we are just going to here when we are initializing so that it is easy for the AI agent to pick it up. What we are going to do is we are going to put it in, or we are going to copy the same thing into a new environment variable called maybe CDP API key ID, right? So that it is easier for the AI agent to pick up those variables. Like I'll show you what I mean. Like so, process.env.cdp. You can do it there also, but since I mean we need it while the AI agent kit needs all these kind of things to interact with the wallet. So that's why we are doing it in the wallet services itself, right? So yeah, equals to config.cdp dot key name. Yeah. So we already have this key name thing. We are just setting it into a new variable because this is the one that the AI agent is going to look for, right? So that's what we are doing. So we are going to do the same thing for process.env, env dot, I think, instead of key, we'll say secret. And yeah, config.cdp dot API private key. Again, the same thing, but here I think this is just a part of my security ritual now. I mean, I've faced a lot of errors because of this. Because if there is any trailing stuff or all those things, I'll just, you know, yeah, replace it. That's it. So yeah, this has happened to me quite a lot. So that now it's a security practice for me. You don't have to do it if you're careful. It's fine. So yeah, just formatting the private key. That's it. So yeah, now let's just Coinbase. Just configure the Coinbase SDK. Configure. We're going to say API key name is going to be config dot. Yeah, it's basically the same thing. Copy this. And again, uh, going to be this. And remove the whole thing. Yeah, okay. So yeah, so we've added these things, and now I guess we can just go ahead and initialize the Coinbase, instance. So we'll just say this dot Coinbase equals what is it? Yeah, Coinbase. So yeah, so we have the new instance. We will just say yeah, and we'll just call this dot wallet equals um, wait. I believe it's wallet. I'm sorry, wallet dot create. Yeah, create. Yeah, we need the network ID. So network ID is going to be our network ID, which is basic audio, right? So config we've already given it there. CDP dot network ID. There you go. So yeah, so we have all these things set up, and we can get the address also. Const address uh, equals the weight dot. Sorry, I mean this dot wallet dot get this dot wallet dot get ultimate default address. Okay, okay, and we'll just say return address dot get ID. So this gives us the proper address, right? And we can also say catch error and console dot error, and we'll just say it is doing initialize wallet, and it's going to be error dot message, and you can even throw the error, right? I mean, why not? Okay, so yeah, so this is how we initialize. We get the like we first set up the environment variables that the API can use. I mean, agent can use, AI agent can use, and then we create an instance for the Coinbase as well as the wallet that we can use to create and move our stuff around, right? So yeah, so this is there, and so during initialization, this will happen. What else? We can also maybe we can also put this. Yeah, maybe if we need to get the address, we might need it. So I'll just create get address function. So yeah, so this will just return what we just. So we'll just say if not this dot wallet, meaning if there is no wallet instance, there is nothing to return. So we'll just say throw new error, and it's like wallet not initialized, right? Z, okay, initialized, and const address equals await this dot wallet dot get default address, and yeah, we'll just return the same thing. Return address dot get ID. Right? I mean, it's pretty similar. Just so I mean, a separate function, a getter function for the address. That's it. Not exactly. Yeah, I mean, you know what I mean. Sorry. Now we can have one for maybe getting the wallet balance. I mean, the account balance. So async get balance. We say if not this dot wallet. Again, same thing. Just throw the same error, right? Okay. So then we are going to say do try, put it in a try block. Again, these are all things that you remember after you make tons of such mistakes where you don't know where the error is coming from, right? So balance equals await this dot wallet dot list balances. Okay, I believe so. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think so. So yeah, it's fine. Let me. Oh yeah, yeah. Okay, okay. It's okay. Right. So and we'll say const. Since it's an eat, we'll say eat equals balance dot get. Oh, or yeah. I mean balances actually because there might be multiple ones in the wallet. So we want the one with eat or base eat or yeah. Anyway, simply eat. Or we'll just put it as zero, right? And we'll just say return eat balance dot to string and network will be config dot cdp dot network ID. Okay, why did I? This is what happens when you write a lot of catch. Okay, error, and we'll just say console dot error fail to get balance, right? And we can even put the error message error dot message. What else? And return empty. Okay, we'll just put eat equals zero. Oh, sorry. When eat equals zero, not oh zero, and yeah, this is basically the same thing. So we'll just copy this. So yeah, otherwise we'll return a default value. I mean, because there's nothing there. So yeah, next we need something to send the. Suppose you have to send somebody something. So we'll just create send eat and it will create address and I mean let's just put it to address and amount, right? And it's going to be basically the same thing. We'll just say if wallet is not there, there is no point in doing all this. And we'll just put a try block, and inside which we will say const transfer equals await this dot wallet dot create transfer. Okay, and we'll just put the whole thing, and amount equals amount. Oh, sorry, amount. Asset ID is going to be ETH. Again, it's the Coinbase thing. So destination is going to be to address. Okay, and what else? Gasless is false. I mean, we have to pay for it. So, and we'll just say wait transfer dot wait, and we'll just say const transaction hash equals transfer dot get transaction hash, and yeah, we can also get the transaction link. Link equals transfer dot get transaction link. Okay, so there you go. Oh, wait. Okay, yeah. Right. So what else? So this will get us all the stuff, and yeah, I mean, unless there is an error which we will catch, we can just return stuff, right? Return success. I mean, if there are no errors, that means success will be true. What else? Transaction hash is going to be transaction hash. Transaction, okay. Link is going to be transaction link. Amount is going to be amount dot to string. Okay. Two is going to be to address. Oh wait, I'm so sorry. Okay, two is going to be to address. Network is going to be I mean config dot cdp dot uh, network ID. Yeah. And what else? We'll say catch error console dot log failed to send error dot message throw new trans- transaction failed, which is bad. So yeah. Okay, wait, we'll just format it. So yeah. Yeah. Error dot message. So yeah. So I guess that is it. We have all the functions, I believe, like for the basic stuff. We can also have maybe. I mean, if we need it, I don't know if we need it, but yeah, let's just create an export function too. Export wallet. If this not wallet, wait. Okay, yeah. Okay, is this not wallet? Why did I wallet initialized, of course. So this is going to be like this, and yeah, I mean that's pretty much it. And we'll say return this dot wallet dot export in case somebody wants to use this, right? And we'll just say export default wallet service. Yes. So yeah, so we have our wallet service up and like defined. So the next one would be, I guess we can go for the agent. like since we, I mean, logically when you look at it, um, yeah, wait, let me just think about it. So we have the wallet set up, we have the tools, and I guess. mm So I know. I think we can. Oh wait, we can actually go for the XMTP service first before going to the AI agent because yeah, AI agent can come last. I mean, yeah, I guess that's better. So yeah, XMTP, as you know, it's a decentralized messaging and it handles all the messaging functionality. So on top of which we will build the AI, of course. So I think it makes sense if we build the XMTP stuff first. So let's just go ahead and try and build that. Um, yeah, so and it's pretty simple. Let's just go ahead and create the service. We'll just call it new file XMTP service.js, not JSX, and we have to import a couple of stuff. So import from what is it? At XMTP SDK agent. From this we need, what do we need? Agent, yes. And import, we also need something from XMTP document slash debug. Also, okay, very important thing. We need the get test URL. Okay. Next, we need import. Yeah, we need the config. Okay. So yeah, so this will manage all the chat stuff. Again, it's going to be pretty much the same stuff that we've been doing like doing so far, like export, not default, export class XMTP service, service, okay, and constructor to start the whole thing, and this dot agent is not that agent. Agent is going to be null because why not? And I mean, yeah, I mean, not why not? I mean, that's the whole thing. Now we can do another initialization stuff. So again, it will pick up a lot of things, but I think, yeah, I mean, yeah, I'll create an initialization function too. So async initialize, and we'll just say, oh wait, sorry, just put the function parenthesis and the curly brackets, and yeah, I'll just put a try so that this dot agent equals await agent, right? Yeah, agent dot create from env, of course, and we're going to say env equals, I mean, config dot xmtp dot env. So this sets whether it's local dev or production, right? So we once this happens, we need the okay. So once this happens, we need to put out a few console logs. I already have it so that I don't make any mistakes. Again, it's like this. So this says, okay, agent initialize, it gets the address and it also gets the client which we need. Sorry, right? So yeah, so and we so it console logs everything, and we just say return this dot agent dot address, right? So we okay, this is the address, like URL and stuff that we go to, and this is the address, and this is just a message that says, catch error. console dot log, and we're going to say fail to initialize XMTP. Why do I say TP and write PT? I have no clue. And we're going to just say error dot message. Oh, okay, okay. So oh, we can actually put it inside itself. We'll just say, since it's formatted, we can just say error dot message, which is also fine. Yeah, cool. So yeah, we can even throw that error and throw error dot message or throw the error. Cool. What else? What else? So that part is done. Now we have initialized the whole thing. Then I guess just like last time, we need a couple of but a couple of we just need to get the address. Like we have it, but we can create a getter function as good practice. We can say get address, and again it's um, okay. If not this dot agent, meaning if the agent is not there, throw a new error, um, error XMPG. Okay. Agent not initialize. Okay. Uh, okay. And return this. Okay. This dot agent dot address, please. Yes. Okay. So yeah. So we have a basic getter function also. Now I guess. Okay. So the next part is how we actually, uh, you know, handle the incoming message. So there is this function called on text, I believe. Yeah. So on text, you provide the message handler, and it will handle the message, right? It will basically check for the text and do whatever we want to do with it. So let me just go and create this. So we'll just say on text, and we'll say message handler. So we can share it. We can once we are initializing it, we can pass the message handler to this one, and it will just handle the message. So, oh, sorry. If okay, again, check if everything is there. So we'll just say this dot agent dot on. So we need this to work when there is text. So we'll just say sync ctx, and we can say const message dot equals ctx, which is like text dot message dot content. So this gets us the content. We can also get the sender's address. We'll just say sender address equals await um, ctx dot get sender address. Yeah, there you go. So yeah, so this gets us the sender's address, right? So we can do a bit of console logging here. Um, yeah, I mean, right, like just so it's properly formatted, and we can say await, oh, wait, no, wait, await message handler, and we can put the ctx, the the object, the text object. So yeah, so once that is there, I think. Oh wait, I think we can put it in a try catch block. Yeah, we can actually. error handling message. Let's see, error dot message. Okay. So yeah, so this is there. We can, okay. So there are a couple of ways to do it. Like we caught the error, we can even send back something saying that there is this error. So for example, we can put another try and we'll be like, okay, await the object, the message context object dot send text, right? So you can say like, sorry, I encountered the following error, and you can put the sorry, yeah, and you can put the error message, error dot message, right? So yeah, I mean this can also work, and we can also put a catch in this, and we'll just call it send error because we tried to send and we couldn't. So console.log, and we can say failed to send error message and sender. Okay, I guess that will cover a lot of the stuff. So yeah, so now that we have our whole thing, we need to and register a handler when the agent starts listening. So just like on text, we have something called on start, right? So this basically means when the whole thing starts, right? So on start, what we need to do is we need a start handler, right? And the start handler, what it does is, again, we need the thing where it is. Yeah, okay. We need this. We need to paste this here. Okay. Now on start. Okay. Uh, okay. And we'll just say this dot agent dot on. Rather than text, we'll just say start, and we'll put another function, right? And we'll just say console dot log agent is lis- listening for messages, right? So this is what happens. So if everything is good, and we'll just say if start handler, I mean if it is passed, we'll just say start handler. So this will start the whole thing, right? The whole process. And last thing is, we just need the agent to start. So we'll just create a function called async start, and as the name suggests, it will start the whole thing. So again, we need to, oh yes, this is good, and await this dot agent dot, sorry, start, right? So this is basically it for our agent, and of course we need to export default XMTP service. Okay, so yeah, there you go. Like we have our XMTP service. Now we just have our AI agent one, right? Which works on top of all these things. And it's going to be similar in a lot of ways. But yeah, let's see. So let's just go ahead and get started with it. Wait 1 second. All right, so let's just go ahead and create our, um, AI agent service. So again, let me just type in new file AI agent dot js. So this one is also going to be, I mean, you understand the whole thing, right? I mean, this is basically the most complex service. Like it combines everything that we've built so far. Like it combines AI, blockchain tools, and all the, uh, custom expense tools uh, to create that intelligent agent that can understand all the natural messages that we send it and take action, right? So for this, we are using the Gemini AI, the LangChain, the AgentKit, and all the custom expense tools that we have built, right? So again, the whole idea is like you have something like somebody sends in like I spent 2 ETH on flight, so the Gemini AI will analyze the message. The LangChain will decide which tools to use. LangChain will also extract the amount and a description and everything. The tool gets executed, which is probably the ad expense, and the AI will respond with something like added expense, right? So we are working with a large language model like the Gemini model, the tools, the agent like the React reasoning plus acting agents, and system prompts, right? So that's our AI agent. So let's just go ahead and build our AI agent. I mean, this is interesting. So we're going to say bot. We'll just say from. Oh, sorry. From okay. At lang. Oh, sorry. Oh, why am I making a lot of mistake? So we need the the Google AI. The LangChain Google AI Gen AI package, and we have chat Google Generate AI exactly, and import from Coinbase. We need the Coinbase, yes, LangChain part, and get LangChain tools. We need to get the tools, right? So import, and now we need something from the AgentKit, which is you know, I think the AgentKit, yeah, the AgentKit class, and oh, one second. Okay, we need one more called import from LangChain, I think LangGraph slash pre-built. Yeah, so it has this thing called, it has a, object for creating, React agents. So we will use that, and of course, we need the config one. So very good. So these things are the basic stuff. So using this, we will create our agents. I mean, this might take a while, but yeah, let's see. So export class AI agent. Again, we'll start with the constructor function. We need this. So yeah, we need, okay. So like I said, for our stuff to work, we need the wallet service object. So we need to set up the wallet service. This dot wallet service is going to be wallet service. So yeah, we need that for this to work. So this dot agent is going to be null. Just give me a second. Okay, this dot agent is going to be null. This dot LLM is going to be null. We'll set all this. Okay, this dot agent kit is also going to be, guess what? It's also going to be null. Okay, so yeah, so all these things, all of them are null except for the wallet service. So yeah, let's just see. So again, we'll following the same pattern, we will initialize the whole thing. So we'll just say async initialize. Okay, and yeah, first we'll just put a try block. We'll just add another environment variable. It's called Coinbase. So by default, I think it's so by default this is true, I believe. Uh, Enabled. We're going to set it to false. I mean, there are some errors that I've seen if this remains true, so that's fine. I mean, since we are running a demo, so that's fine. So new LLM is going to be chat. Okay, generative AI, and we have already set the model and we have already set the model and everything. Model config dot Gemini dot model. then API key. It's going to be config.gemini.api key, right? And yeah, we can also give a temperature on page like 0.7. Wait, what am I doing? Oh, the number log, of course, 0.7. Okay. So yeah, so this with this we have set up the basic for our LLMs. Next, we can go ahead and configure our agent. So const agent config equals we can say CDP. I think I'll just copy this so that there are no errors. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So yeah, we are just setting up the configs, and it includes the ID. Again, it's pretty basic stuff. The wallet secret and the ID and the name and everything. So all these things are already there. All these things like we have already set up in the .env or via all the different environment variables that we initialized. So we can just directly go ahead and use it, and we are just logging it. And now I guess we can just go ahead and you know initialize the agent, right? So we'll just say this dot agent kit equals await agent kit dot from agent config, right? And then we can just go and say const agent kit tools equals await get lang chain tools agent kit config, right? And yeah, if we'll just do a simple check if there are no agent kit tools, or no, if there is no array dot is array agent kit tools. So it's basically a check to see that everything is there. Else the length, like if these things are there, we also need to check the length. So agent kit tools dot length equals to 0. Then there is an issue. So we just say throw error, and we just say fail to get tools from agent kit. Right? So yeah, so that is there. Right? So yeah, so once these things are already there, I think we can add one more. This is like this dot agent kit tools equals agent kit tools. Right? We're setting the agent kit tools there, and we'll just say okay. So everything is initialized. Else, we'll just put catch error. Oh, sorry. Okay. We'll just put a catch error. Yeah, fail to initialize AI. Uh, right, AI agent. and we can even throw the error. Right. So yeah. So this is the initialization part. Next, we can go ahead and set up like we need a function to set up the tools. So we'll just say create agent with expense tools, right? So expense. So we can use all these things to actually go ahead and create an agent with all these tools. So we can just say expense tools const all tools equals. We can just do this dot agent tools. So this gets us all the tools, and we can also get all the expense tools that we've already created, right? So all that is there, and we'll just do a turn React agent. I think there is a new function which I have to look at, but so LLM equals this dot LLM. What else? Tools equals all tools, and message modifier equals this dot get system. So yeah, so this is something that we are going to create. So the get system prompt. Now I set it as a function like this is also the prompt that we are going to use. Okay, so I mean it's nothing big. It's just going to be. I'll show you. I mean you can read through it. Again, the code will be available on GitHub. So yeah, so this is the prompt that we are using. You're a helpful, agent that helps users track expenses, request, make payments on base Apolia. You can track expense list, expense spread bills, clear expense, make payments, request funds, all those kind of things. And usage, when user mentions pay, always use add expense when user. So all these things we have like given it a proper prompt. All amounts elite, you aren't based Apolia, be friendly and helpful, always use. So all these things are there always when user mentions spending or ask about expenses. So this context is there as the prompt. Now, so once we have this, now we can just go ahead and create something to actually process the message, right? So we have set up all the basic stuff, and now it's us processing the message. So process message convers. So we'll also put the context of the conversation, which is going to be this. So you have the message and the conversation context. So we're going to put try, and we're going to say. So this is going to be an object that we're going to pass, and in that object we'll have the expense tools and the conversation ID, right? So this is going to be there, and we're just going to say conversation context, right? So within the context, we'll just provide the tools and the context, and if it's like if there are no ex, expense tools, we'll just say throw new error expense tools not provided. Okay. So yeah, so this is there, and const agent equals. Let message, and yeah. So now it's basically a uh, like condition, we just need the wallet address. Like I'll set up the condition so that there are okay. So we're just going to say, in the context of the agent wallet address and yeah. So we're going to say we need the agent wallet address, and if it is not equal to both of these things need to be true, and else like we'll just put the message like okay, system context your wallet address is whatever, like your agent's wallet address, right? And then we can actually put out a response. So once this is there, we'll just say const response equals await agent dot invoke messages, and we're going to say all user content enhanced message. Response dot messages dot and yeah, return. We just need the final message content. So we are basically sending this whole thing, and asking the user for all these things, and getting the final, I mean, not the AI, not the user, I mean the agent, and then we are getting the final message, right? So final message dot content. Okay, and then of course the catch, which is going to be error. Okay, and console.log AI. So this is how we are going to send our whole thing to the LLM, get it back, like get the process stuff back. This is how we are going to process our messages. So this is like the core part of our whole agent, right? So yeah, message, and if that is, we'll just return something like, sorry, there was an error. Can you say error dot message? Okay, so yeah, so this is there, and then I guess we need one more function, which is an is ready function. Is ready, which just checks if the agent is ready. Return this dot agent. I mean, not equal to null. So this means yeah, just checks if the agent is like the default agent. Yeah, so this just checks if the instance of the agent is there, else if it is not null, and yeah, based on it, it will return true or false. So yeah, I mean, we have created pretty much everything. So next, I guess it's based on these things, we need to create our index. Yeah, I mean, we need to set up our index. So where we'll just combine all these things and try to see if everything works. So yeah, I mean, let's just go ahead and create our index.js, right? So it should be outside all these things. We'll just put it like index.js. And yeah, so this is going to be the entry point where we are going to, get everything. Like we'll just say config. We need the config. We need all the services, XMTP service. What else? Wallet service, um, expense manager. What else? AI agent. Okay, and create expense tools. Yeah, so we need all these things, and we'll just create a class called trip expense agent. Okay, so this is what we've been waiting for. Like everything comes together. So again, as with always, we'll be like constructor. So all the missing pieces that we have kept in all these different things, this is where we just put all these together. So we'll just say XMTP service equals new XMTP service, and this dot wallet service equals new wallet service. So you can see we are using everything. This dot, what else? This dot expense manager equals new expense manager. And this dot AI agent. Now this is going to be not the new AI agent. It's going to be null. Okay, we'll see why. Equals null because we need to do it. We need to do a bit of initialization before we, set up our agent. So yeah, I mean we need the wallet service and everything. So yes, let's okay, async initialize. We'll just put a try, and we'll be like this dot AI agent equals new AI agent, and this dot wallet service, right? And once we have this, we can call this dot AI agent dot initialize. So yeah, so this is how we are going to do this whole thing. We need to initialize a couple of more stuff, including the XMTP service. So yeah, like I'll show you. So I mean, it's pretty easy. I mean, nothing super hard. I have created a fairly decent, uh, you know, formatting for it so that we know. We'll initialize the XMTP service, log it, you know, yeah, just to give the users an idea, and then we'll just return true. We'll just return true because everything is properly initialized. Else, we'll just say catch, we'll just say error, and yeah, it's the same thing console.config, come on, console.log initialization failed, and yeah, just initialization. Or you can give the error message, either way, it's fine. So again, typically good practice, give the error message. Otherwise, yeah, I'll just give the error message. I don't want to be that lazy. Error dot message. Okay. So yeah, so this is how you initialize all the things that we have been trying to initialize for now. And if you remember with the previous, like the GM example that we saw, we need a start. So will be like wait. Now here this dot initialize. So this will initialize everything, right? And just like this dot XMTP service dot on text, right? And we'll just say async, and within the async we are expecting the context object, the message context object, and we'll be like wait this dot handle message, and we'll just put the ctx, right? So yeah, now we'll also put this dot xmtp service dot on start, right? We'll just say what console dot log agent is ready. Oh, sorry, agent is ready, and for messages. Okay, all right. So yeah, so this is done, and the last part of the puzzle is await this dot XMTP service dot start. There you go. There you go. So yeah, I mean, this is basically now the thing is we need to set up this handle dot message. Uh, yeah, so that will be the next one, like the function to actually handle the messages. So we will like there we will also initialize a couple of stuff, especially the tools and everything. So let's just see how that goes. So we'll just say async handle message context. We'll just say try. So const user message. So the message of the user will be available in the context object. So we'll just say context dot message dot content, not context, content. Okay, and const sender address would be await context dot get sender address. What else? Const conversation ID will be equals to wait. Oh no, it doesn't need it. Sorry. Context dot conversation dot ID, right? And const agent wallet address equals this dot AI agent dot AI agent kit dot wallet wait dot wallet dot get get default address, right? Yeah, so get address dot down. There is a function, and we'll just say dot no okay get ID dot yeah okay yeah, so this or we'll just say not really. I mean, since we return a lot. Okay, so yeah, so we want to get the address, and yeah, so it takes a bit of hopping, but hopefully we get the address, right? So then const expense tools, which is going to be create expense tools. Okay, and we're going to say this dot expense manager, remember, and of course the conversation ID. So we need to set this, and then we need to set the context. Const context equals conversation ID, sender address, agent wallet address, what else? Expense tools, expense manager. Yeah, I mean here, just say expense manager. Oh God, sorry, expense manager. Yeah, there you go. And now we need the AI response. So we're going to say that. I mean, I don't know how many errors we are going to face, but const AI response equals await this dot agent. No, wait. This dot AI agent. Yeah. Dot process message dot user message. Okay. And context. I really hope this works because otherwise it's going to take a lot of time to debug. I mean, I did try it once. That's why a lot of things are like, you know, and I have reference nodes to what goes where. So that's why a lot of things just feels like a complete flow. That's why I keep copying a lot of these codes because parts where I feel like can make a mistake, I just copy. I copy the snippet. But yeah, again, there can be tons of mistakes. So console.log and error and name message. Put error right here. Okay. Yeah, so again, we can try and send another thing there. We can be like, await ctx dot send, oh sorry, send text by income an error and error message catch send error. It can be like console dot error failed to send. Yeah, it's failed to send error, and we can set up sender. Okay, so yeah, I mean that part is also done, and I think the last one is basically a shutdown function. Yeah, async shut. Not, oh my god, shut down, and we can say, I mean it's console.log shutting down. Okay, and we can say process.exit 0, which means we just shut down the whole thing. Oh my god, like we are at the end of this whole thing. So yeah, now that this is done, we can just create our new main function. Yeah, we'll just call it main and no params, and we'll just say const agent equals new trip and yeah, process. If there is any errors and stuff, we can just say process on. Yeah, SIG. Yeah, we'll just say, okay, just shut it down. Agent dot shutdown process dot on SIG. We'll just say right, and we'll say try await agent dot start. If all goes well, I don't know. That will be a miracle because even with the reference that I have, like all the notes and stuff that I have, it's still pretty complex. Not complex, but fatal error. Because yeah, if it doesn't start, it's fatal. So it's not that fatal, but it's certain. So, error, and we're going to say process dot exit. Wow. So yeah, and last we'll just main dot catch error, and we'll just say process dot exit. All right. Oh, sorry. Okay, so there you have it. So we have created everything. Like we have our scripts, we have our configs, we have our services, and we created our tools, and we all brought it all together with index.js. So let's just go ahead and run this and see all the things that are going to break. So yeah, let's go. Yeah, so now that we have written the index.js, I guess it's time we run it. Now, I did a few tests. There are a couple of changes, especially with the path. Now, like for the paths from our own, like all the things that we have created, make sure that you add the .js extension, like give the full file name. Same with all the config. Like I think in a lot of these places we have imported config. So environment.js, and there were a couple of other typos too. I think here in wallet service I was given I gave like null with three L's or something, and also like maybe it's because I think it's because of the Node version that I use. So I had to override two packages, packages that Coinbase SDK used. I don't think a lot of you will be affected by this. I'm using I think 20 point something like the Node version, so that's why. So yeah, apart from that, I guess everything pretty much works. So let's just go ahead and just make sure that there are no, like when you're typing a lot of these things, there will be certain variable name mismatches and stuff. So just give it a few runs, and you'll see a couple of errors and just rectify them. It's pretty standard practice. But yeah, let's just go ahead and try and run this index .js. Yeah, so you can see it is initializing stuff and setting up everything, and we got our URL. So let me just go ahead and try this out. Copy and here paste. Um, yeah, I think I'm already connected to Coinbase. That's why, like, I'm already connected to the Coinbase wallet. So yeah, so this is our chat interface. So I'll just say, um, let's say, hey. Let me just put it sideways. Okay, yeah. You can see, hey, I can help you track. See, I mean, our agent is up. So let's just say I paid for the flight. I paid, okay, let's just say I paid 0.025 ETH for the flight. And yeah, let's see what happens. So here it will, oh, you can see, I don't know if you saw that the expense acknowledge, you can see that, right? Acknowledge I've added 0.258 for the flight to your expenses. So if you go to expenses.json, there you go. You can see the conversation ID, all the thing, and the paid by is user. So you can put the name, that's fine. So, but you can see how this goes, right? You can just put another one. Sneha paid for the meal, or paid point zero zero five ETH. Oh, sorry, 0.005, yeah, ETH for the meal. Okay, so this will also be, yeah, you can see how this thing is created. Extensive by Sneha has been added. So all this is like you can see like paid by is added as Sneha's and the meal and everything. So this is all done by the AI, right? And it is using our tools to actually do this whole thing. Can I get the total expense of the trip so so far? Let's see what it does. Oh, wait. Ah, all right. I think that's pretty. Yeah, I mean, right. See, I mean, so it has. I want to split it three ways. So how much should each of us pay? See, uh, and oh, now you can request. So I mean, this is what we're talking about. Like we have an AI agent that is running, and the whole thing is happening via like um, text. I mean chat, and the AI is working. It's using our tools. You can try all the things like, can you get my Sepolia balance? So it can also use all the wallet stuff. Uh, oh wait. Uh, can you get my base Sepolia balance? So all this happens via our AI. Okay, I don't think. Okay, what is my address? Is this my address? Okay, maybe I'll just put you know some faucet and test it again. But yeah, I mean it will get it's basically interacting with the wallet and getting the whole tokens and everything. So yeah, so this is what we're talking about, like an AI agent that is able to perform tasks both on chain and based on all that you have given off chain. Like our data is basically stored locally, and you can see how everything is formed, right? So this is what we mean. Like you can build a lot of stuff on top of it. Even like if you look at the base doc, like if you go to base build, like you can like I said, you can change the env to production. Like I'll show you how this works. Oh, sorry. There's the docs. Yeah. So in the docs, if you go to base apps, I think it's around, yeah, overview. So if you go down to the section, it actually tells you get a name. Like you can get a name for your agent. You can just buy a name for your agent. You can even you can connect your wallet's agent because you have the private key. You can connect your wallet agent's wallet and purchase a name. You can verify the setup. You can even deploy. Like you can use platforms like Railway app and stuff to actually deploy. Get your code on GitHub and you can directly deploy it. So all these things are possible. It's pretty easy. It's pretty much like Versal itself. So yeah, you can try all those things. Like this is how you do it. Like from there, like you can basically scale it to anywhere that you want. Like you saw how we are using all these things to actually interact with LLMs, getting the tool set and working with functionalities. So you can add a lot of stuff to it. And like I said, once you learn this, you will start thinking about like tens of hundreds of ideas that you can build using agents. So yeah, do try it out, have fun, build something cool, and yeah, see you tomorrow.